Dear children, we are reading chapter 3, Winter's Tale. Today we will continue with part 3 of the chapter. Let's begin the reading. Carol got in touch with his colleague Dan, who happened to live in Florida. The two of them quickly threw themselves into the project. They had built prosthetics for birds, horses and dogs before, but never a dolphin. Children, as I told you earlier, that prosthetics means artificial limbs. So Dan and Carol used to make prosthetics for other animals but not for a dolphin. Now let's read further. Carol and Dan had to first figure out whether a fake tail would even help Winter. The dolphin could still swim on her own despite losing her entire tail and 2 vertebrae. She had adapted learning to swim side to side the way a fish or shark would instead of the up and down motion visual for dolphins. She couldn't swim as fast or jump as high as most dolphins, but the real problem was that she was slowly damaging her spine. So they felt that by fitting her with a prosthetic device, Winter could get swimming into the right manner again. Dear children, device means a thing made for a particular purpose. Now, the challenges in creating such a device were manifold. Manifold means numerous, a number of challenges. It is not easy to fit a prosthetic limb and then make it move the way a usual part of our body moves. Prosthetic limb means artificial part of the body, and it cannot move like the normal or usual part of our body moves. This one would attach to the end of Winter's body and had to move side to side, up and down, and gently twist as she swam. Now, it also needed to attach property to her stump. Now, what is stump? Stump is part of the limb that is left after amputation. This was particularly difficult, Carol explains, because dolphins have delicate skin. Delicate means very soft. Human skin is also fragile, that which fragile means easily gets hurt. But I can scratch my nail across my skin and in a couple of minutes that mark is gone, he says. But if I put the same mark on the dolphin's skin, 6 weeks later I would come back and that mark would still be there. What does this mean? Children, it means that dolphins have a very delicate skin and we cannot experiment with their body. So this is the third part. We will be reading part 4. By then, let's wait for part 4. Thank you for listening. Children, we have read 3 parts of chapter 3, Winter's Tale. Today we are going to read part 4 of the chapter. Let's begin with the reading. Carol and Dan, who lost his own leg in a lawn mowing accident as a child, worked with an engineer to develop a new material nicknamed Winter's Gel that would help Winter bear her new body part easily. Now, what was Winter's Gel? It was a kind of gel used to fix the artificial limbs. With the help of this gel, Winter could bear her artificial part very easily. Now, Dan tested it on himself first, and when they put it on Winter next week, nothing was wrong. Then Team began preparing the dolphin for her new prosthetic, starting with a very small tail so she could slowly become used to it. We knew it was going to happen, but when it happened, it was just awesome. Carol says about the first time Winter used the full prosthetic. Just to say this very clean, correct, smooth motion in the water. It was absolutely breathtaking. Now, Carol is very happy with his experiment. Now, what does he say further? Working with Winter has become a hobby for Carol and Dan, who still often visit her at the Clearwater Aquarium. The facility itself was nearing closing down for lack of money when Winter arrived, but has now become a major source of tourist attraction. So children, earlier they were thinking of closing the aquarium, but now what has happened? Thousands of visitors, including many wounded soldiers and children with disabilities, throng the aquarium daily. Winter inspires them and gives them hope. So children, Winter became the source of inspiration for them, for everyone. If a dolphin can do anything, we can also achieve our goal, our dreams. So children, this was all about the chapter. Don't forget to read it again. Thank you for the reading. Enjoy.